And their bombs, and their guns, and their bombs. It's been so long since I reacted to the Cranberries, man. Um, you know, I always try to like stay consistent, based off of what y'all ask. I try to get to it as quick as possible. And of course, some requests get spammed more than others, so it's kind of like, but I thoroughly enjoyed the Cranberries and learning about the War of 1916. Um, the censorship from the BBC and just everything I learned from that video. Um, it was by far one of my favorite reactions. And I'm just excited to be back on the Cranberries. And, even though I only reacted to one song, it was a great song. Great history lesson. And just overall great video. I still have people in my personal life who like, yo, that Cranberries reaction, So I'm really excited to be back on the Cranberries. This is Linger. No idea what it could be about, but I'm excited. We have a music video. If I remember nothing else from my first reaction, it was a phenomenal video. Very vivid, very, in some aspects, graphic, but necessary. Nothing too unbearable. Very artistic, very creative. So I'm excited about that as well. So yeah, man, let's not waste no time. Linger by the Cranberries. Let's go. Okay, so completely different song, energy, everything. We went from war to a relationship song. Pretty self-explanatory. You know, it seems like I won't say loveless relationship, but it sounds like some cheating is going on, lying, manipulation, all the bad signs, and you got me wrapped around your finger, and it's so. Do you have to let it linger? Is she saying, why do you have to let this love and affection that we have linger? Because it sounds like she's tired and fed up, but she said, I'm wrapped around your finger. You seem to be still emotionally tied to this person. Um, do you have to let it linger? I don't know. I don't know if it's the relationship or what, but sonically, acoustic guitar. I love the little tambourine that comes in. I like that. It's a real somber, laid back vibe. Not as like emotional and like dramatic as the last song, but it is sad. It is something. And for the visuals, again, visually, I love the black and white, the kind of like not a static feel, but it's just doing a bunch of stuff. It's a bunch of editing, a lot of simple shots like this right here. What we looking at, guys, got a lot of headroom with this light or lamp. I don't know what this is, but it's very visual. But it's a lot of editing and quick stuff going on, looking through the peephole and all that different stuff. I like how it's shot. Nice vibe so far. I'm feeling it. And her voice is amazing. And you know something? I don't know if it's her accent. I'm just like when I think, because they're from Ireland, if I remember correctly. Let me just so I'm not saying anything wrong here, and it's been a while. I should have did this at the beginning. The Cranberries. Where are these beautiful people from? You have to let it linger. Ireland, right? Okay. Her accent. I don't think I've ever heard an Irish accent like hers. And I definitely assume it's on purpose. Like, the one word that I really hear it is you. Like, they put a little bit of an R into it. But she almost sounds like a little country singer here in the States. Like, like her accent is very unique. And maybe I just haven't heard that many, you know, people from Ireland speak. Maybe that's what it is, but like it just is not. I don't think Ireland when I hear her sing, which I guess not saying it's a bad thing or a good thing. It's just in the back of my mind. I'm like, they're from Ireland, but sonically in her accent, I don't hear it. Just something that kind of like, Anyway, I'm sorry. Anyway, beautiful song, but Dolores, I just saw her name, Dolores. She can sing. And she's beautiful, by the way. The contrast with the black and white and just everything about this video is amazing. But her specifically, she looks beautiful and how everything looks, for real. You got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it Beautiful video, beautiful song, beautiful. Not a single complaint. The standout of the song is definitely Dolores and her voice. Is just, she steals the show. It's always sad when just the most talented people, it's just, anyway. Let's do some song research, shall we? Do you have to let it linger? From their debut studio album, Everybody Else Is Doing It, So Why Can't We? I love that title. Composed by band members Dolores and Noel. Produced by Stephen Street. Linger was first released as the second and final single from the album on February 15th, 1993 by Island Records. Later re-released on January 31st, 1994. Peaking at number 3 in their native Ireland, number 8 in the States, and number 14 on the UK. The single remained on the US Billboard Hot 100 for 24 weeks. I've never heard of or about this song before, but that's really impressive for an Irish band to have a song in the Billboard Hot 100 for 24 weeks, like literally almost half the year. That's a huge record. That's a huge song. But I've never heard of it before. Dolores was auditioned as the lead singer for the band. She wrote the lyrics, turning it into a song of regret based on an experience with a 17-year-old soldier she once fell in love with. It was a Sunday afternoon. She arrived with the keyboard. This is the drummer of Fergal Lawler. She arrived with the keyboard under her arm, just set it up and played a few songs. We couldn't really hear her because she was singing through a guitar amp or something. I gave her a lift up to the bus stop and I was saying, "Will we see you next week?" We gave her a tape of the music for Linger, which she took with her. The following week, she came back and she had the lyrics written out and the melodies, and she sang along to what we were playing. And it was like, oh my God, she's great. Oh, wow. So this is the song. This was the song that got her into the band. Wow. Just like that, huh? And how long did he say? He said, will we ever see you again? The following week. So a week. It took her a week. And she wrote this huge hit. It's just, especially with women. The Janis Joplins of the world. And, just when they die so young, was so talented and so much to give to the world, it hurts worse than men. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the natural soft spot that I have. And she has superstar written all over her. Of course, I wasn't born to see the Cranberries with Dolores in their prime, but she has superstar written up. She's beautiful. She can sing. She's talented. She just has all the makings of a superstar. And when I see her, I'm not saying this because of like they almost do kind of look alike, but she gives off Pink, the artist Pink. Like that's why she just looks like a big pop star. She just has that marketability. It's just so sad, man. Sad, man. But beautiful song. Beautiful song, lyrics, composition. Very simple. Sprinkled in a little bit of electric guitar, but it was mainly acoustic and a tambourine. Had some violins come in. But very simplistic in the instrumentation, but beautiful. The way it was put together, perfect. Not a single complaint from me on this. I have nothing to say. Nothing to say. Beautiful song. Beautiful song. I would love to know question of the day. Who are some of the greatest artists that you personally, not who the world recognizes, because there's a lot of artists, they pass away young and then they get a lot of fame. They always say, what they say, in hip hop, Jadakiss and Styles P, they said, dead rappers get better promotion. Unfortunately, when artists die, their legacy kind of blossoms in a way that it didn't when they were alive. But I would love to know, give me some great artists that just died too soon that you knew would have just taken over the world. I could give you a bunch off the top of my head. But I would love to know y'all list. And it don't have to be whatever too young is for you. I'm not going to put an age on it. We all know the 27 Club and all that. But I'll let y'all determine, who. But y'all let me know, man. Just some greats that left us too soon. Kind of left us empty-handed in a way. And still gave us so much in such a short period of time. Just out of curiosity. That's my question of the day. But as always, y'all let me know how y'all feel. As always, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time with the Cranberries. Peace.